to the upside and straight back to the level where we came from. Today I will show you which important levels we need to watch in the short term to take advantage of the next potential move here that's already brewing for Bitcoin. Don't miss out on that, and let's go. Thank you so much for tuning in here, guys, today. Let me know if you actually like this more with the circle in the chat. I will go directly here into the charts, but first I need to check this here. So yeah, that is what I was looking for. Amazing, amazing. So we start off here. Whoa, 30 people immediately here. That's great, guys. Thank you for being here. Smash off the like button. Also leave a comment. That will help with the algorithm to push the video more. Now let's talk about what's happening here with Bitcoin. And for that, we need to look first also at gold. Because maybe you have seen that already. There is currently a crazy correlation between Bitcoin. Let me move the camera a little bit. Well, Bitcoin and the gold price. So yesterday, gold went up. Oh, sorry, gold went down here, and Bitcoin went at the same time up. But then gold found here a bounce level around $4,000, and Bitcoin started to drop. Now, this was not the only reason why Bitcoin dropped. Another reason that I found, but I could not retrieve the data fast enough, unfortunately, was that people, whoever that is, an entity, a whale, I don't know, a private person with too much Bitcoin, somebody is suppressing the Bitcoin price on Binance. So it's not Binance themselves, it is a client of Binance doing that. That's basically suppressing the price and prevents the price from going higher. So this is actually a little bit annoying with that circle. I need to find a position where I'm comfortable sitting and you can see me properly. So this is kind of okay, I think. If I go here, okay, I just need to go a little bit more. No, this is annoying. I think I removed this again with that circle. For me, it's really annoying. But yeah, let's move on here. When we are going now into the daily chart, here the first major level that we see now, where Bitcoin is kind of in between the two major levels, is $109,600, and below us $106,000 approximately. So as long as $106,000 is holding, we should see another bounce from here back to the upside, and this whole move is most likely down to the downside here, just a bear trap to get the fuel that we need to push here back into higher levels. Because I showed it to you yesterday, guys, the bull run is not over. Everything else in between, a major move past $113,000 and a daily close above $113,000 is just noise, in my opinion. So because what did we do since we hit here yesterday $113,000 on shorter time frames? We just chopped around. On the 4-hourly chart, we got rejected from the golden ratio here, but we held above the 0.5 level, $106,850 currently. And there is, in my opinion, still a chance that we are closing above that golden ratio here of $108,600 today. It's just a $1,000 move. I would be not surprised to see that. But I'm also prepared that we move one level lower to $105,470. I'm going to show you here in a second why. On the liquidation, on the MDX Algo scalp gradients, also here we got a sell tag, and I want to remember you guys, I warned you about this for a couple of days now that I said that if we run here into the supply area where we have a lot of sell orders stacked, we could see a rejection back to the current levels and consolidate from here and then get another move to the upside. So, and what happened? Exactly what I was talking about just a couple days ago, 2-3 days ago. Multiple times I mentioned that we should be prepared for that. If we are not able to get above that level, that we are not getting continuation and most likely a rejection back into the levels that we came from. So now we are also sitting So this is a little bit crazy. I have not seen this so close in a long time. So we are basically getting rejected right now from a supply zone, and we are straight below a demand zone, where we have buy orders, and here straight above that we have a sell cluster. So yeah, really, I have not seen that. And I cannot remember when I've seen that the last time. So, but what we should also pay attention to is here on the rect indicator that we have here a bearish divergence that has not completely played out yet. So, and for this to be completed, I expect that we will see here potentially a move back to like $106,000. That will create that bear trap, because everybody will think, oh, this is a key level, we're going to break below that, way lower. But then instead, you're going to see that reversal happening exactly from that level back to the upside. On now the 30 minutes time frame, also here we have currently swept a buy side liquidity. So here, just as an example, if you would have tried to target the bottom of that range here at $106,900, you would have had like a sniper entry, you know, for a trade. But at the same time, it would have been super risky, you know. So because now you see prices coming down to fill this wick here again. Yeah, so you would have been up like 0.4%, not really a lot. That risk would have been not worth it. The problem is, if we are not getting a bounce really quickly here, we might continue straight from there to go into lower levels and create a deviation. On the 30 minutes chart over here, you can also see here I can way better explain what actually happened to yesterday to us, but I need to switch up again here. Okay, there we go. This is crazy. So this is definitely not accurate, that timing here. What I'm seeing, what's here? Okay, this is better. So first of all, we had here over on this side the 4-hour low in that big trading range after the drop. That got broken, and because it was broken, we went here into the next range, got also there rejected and created a deviation all the way down here, went back up, created a sideways move and a new small trading range, broke that structure of that range. That is when we started to move up. That was where I took the first trade and made already really good money on that. Then we went up here, had a manipulation move, came back down. Then we had the real move and swept the liquidity up here yesterday. And then we got completely rejected because somebody on Binance decided it's a good moment to sell off again because we were above $110,000. Now, I believe that here this candle might be just another deviation. And we are actually seeing from here, most likely in 5 minutes when this 30-minute candle is closing, maybe we need another 30 minutes candle before it turns around. So give it maybe an hour. So within the next hour, I see us here going back up to around $108,000, $109,000 potentially. After we most likely come a little bit lower, you know, so a little bit lower, $106,500, $106,000, something like that. And from there we turn around and go here back up. I wanted here a path. That's what I was looking for. So yeah. So something like this is what I'm looking for. It could shape a W pattern, technically, but I'm not banking on that. That you get here something like this. But technically it could. I'm just not seeing it. So, but there's also a problem currently on the chart. Whoa, why is this not working? Let me remove this. So, and this is something that happens every single time after a drop, if you pay attention to it. There is here a falling wedge pattern, but it has a bearish bias because we came here to the downside. So call it a bearish pennant, bear flag, whatever you want to call that. So if you treat this here like as a bear flag and we start breaking down from here, then here you see target would be around $104,500. So you can trade this if you want to. I would not trade this because you don't know where buyers are stepping in and pushing this straight back up. Especially, you see here, that order block that we created here, where we broke structure, that is the order block that supported us right now. So it is highly unlikely that this order block will fail now if we get straight away a second attempt. Rather, we're going to get then a higher low compared to the previous candle, and will reverse back to the upside. So I have also taken action earlier when in this week actually, and added more to my Bitcoin position. So I'm still kind of heavy here underwater with $18,500, but I promise you guys, this will turn around back in a profit. I did this now multiple times here on this account, and as you can see here, it paid off. Every single time it paid off for me here on every single position, even if I was underwater. So, and as long as we are holding above $106,000 and even $105,000, I'm not closing this position. If I have to at 105, I'm gonna close it, but otherwise I'm not closing this position because this is, for me, in the long run, highly profitable to run this position back to like 110, 111, maybe even higher than that. So if you want to trade with me together, guys, sign up here on Weex. You get $800 for free just for depositing $500 plus confirming your phone, your email address, and downloading the app. Altogether will get you $800. And if you deposit the $500, you get also access to my free VIP Telegram, where from tomorrow onwards, I'm gonna send a lot of trades where we are gonna take the $500 that you deposited and turn it into $10,000. We do it slow. It's not insane leverage. It's not like 50x leverage on these trades, you know, so forget about this. We do it slow and properly, you know, so if you want to be part of that, there is exactly described in the description what steps you need to do to be part of that. And for people that cannot reach out on Telegram to me because they don't have Telegram Premium, send me an email, info@amcrypto.us, you know, just send an email. Now, here on the liquidation levels, we have taken out the over-leveraged liquidity that was stacked above us all the way, all the way up here in that area from $111,200 to $114,000 approximately. I warned you about this for quite a while, that this was here a target to the upside. So, but I did not expect that we would get slammed that fast back to the downside and would sweep then also here the long liquidity. So, but there's still a little bit more long liquidity below us. That's why I said $105,000 might be in the cards, because they are sitting some 50 and 100x long positions. But from there, that's like the line in the sand. You know, from there, we're definitely going to turn around here. But on this 4-hourly chart, what I would love to see is a reclaim of $108,500, and afterwards a move above the 50 moving average to turn this here back around into a golden cross. You know, so we could get a move like this if Bitcoin starts pushing it back above $112,000, $113,000. This is what we would look at outlined in that shape here. So, and then by Wednesday next week, we would in a week from now we would get a golden cross if that would come into fruition. But for now, the most important level to watch here is $108,500 on the 4-hourly chart. Once we get a reclaim, and we also should get continuation here into these liquidation levels. On the liquidation heat map, you'd see also here clearly the current levels. I just want to refresh that one more time. Here, that level was taken out. I just wanted to mention that before I started the stream, that that is a level that will be definitely targeted, and we came a little bit lower than that. And also that we would bounce from here back to the upside. So now on the the liquidation heat map, you see here's a little bit at 110,000, then here a little bit more, $111,300, $400, and then the next level $114,800. So these are the next levels to the upside, to take upside liquidity. So if price wants to move you a little bit lower, you see here below 105 there is not really anything. That's why I believe it is going to stop there and reverses then back to the upside, and it will again scare the shit out of a lot of people when this is happening, you know, that we go to 105, because everybody will be screaming again, oh no, we go sub $100,000, you know, so, which is highly unlikely. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a different tool where I can actually show you how much orders are between $102,000 and $98,000. There's so much buy orders down there, it's impossible that price will push through that. You know, of course you could get another liquidation cascade if like systems malfunction again, like the last time. But we will not close a candle body below that, you know, and I even reckon we will not even get a wick down there. Then on the total free market cap, we are sitting here again on support at $987 billion. Nothing has really changed here. What I just don't like about this is the candle formation that we're putting in this here. This does not look good in the short term for me. unless the current candle here will flip green and tomorrow we get a reversal. So if we keep chopping sideways, also absolutely fine. But what you don't want to see is here the market cap breaking back into this support cluster, because then it opens the possibility up that we potentially go one more time here closer to 950, 926 billion dollars. So what you rather want to see, some consolidation here above, and then the next leg to the upside. If you want to trade altcoins, guys, don't forget most of my altcoin trades are happening on Bybit. If you want a Bybit card here, you get 10% cash back every single time when you swipe that card. You know, so yesterday, wow, it's not focusing at all. Crazy. Yeah, so yesterday I bought here that Bitcoin iPhone with that, you know, so, and I got immediately 10% back. So if you buy a phone for like $1,700, you are happy when you get 10% back, you know, and you get this with the Bybit card. So that's why I love that card so much. So yeah, take advantage of that. There is a link in the description below, and also I will start copy trading soon on Bybit again, and you need to have an account there. Ethereum is sitting at my entry level. Currently, I have to see at the 12-hourly chart. Would I enter this? I would wait I would wait for the daily close. I would wait for the daily close to long from here. Right now, I think it's a little bit too risky to do that, because I don't like how the stochastic looks on the daily and also the MACD. There could be one bigger move to the downside, and it would stop you out, you know. So I would just wait a little bit. 12 hours are not killing anybody, you know. Set an alarm, and I would enter from there. But this is still overall a valid setup, you know. I still believe that this is going to play out, even if we would sweep now one more time lower, not lower than this candle here from like a couple of days ago, which is at what level? $3,657 approximately. Yeah, I don't think that we go that low. Yeah, and from there turn around, and then you see this completely playing out. Thank you so much here, Tony. Then Solana bouncing here currently on the daily chart. So here things looking a little bit more bullish, to be honest, you know. So the MACD is still showing that sell side pressure is running out. The stochastic looks like that we're going to pinch it to the upside, and the RSI is just going sideways because Bitcoin cannot decide in which direction it wants to go. You know, so there's not really anything happening. But here also the most important level to watch is here the downward sloping resistance line that you see here, that trend line. Once that is broken, Solana will start flying. So if you get that lucky, if you really would get that lucky, and we come back here to like $180, enter from there. You know, I don't believe that we're going to break below that anytime soon. And any move close to $180, see that as a huge opportunity from where we are pushing back to the upside. Let's see here. Downbreak again. Downbreak again. Too much manipulation from Steph. Yeah, definitely massive manipulation. But we're bouncing off here already a little bit on the shorter time frame. So let's see how this is going to play out here in the long run, guys. I managed to get the video here to the live stream. Luckily, somehow, to 18 minutes. So it's already a little bit shorter, and 127 people were here. Amazing. So thank you so much for that, guys. I have to run again. I'm making so much content right now. My head is smoking like crazy. You cannot imagine, because I'm just making content the whole day, and I'm gonna drop it soon. I'm gonna drop it soon across different platforms. So watch out for that. Also on YouTube, some new stuff will come, educational content, and yeah, that's why I'm so busy. And I will be honest, I fall a little bit short with making content for the live streams, you know, but I try to catch up once I get a grip, you know, with everything else, and I'm close to it. I need another day or two, and then there will be also, again, way better quality in the content that I produce on YouTube, because it annoys me, you know. It annoys me for you that I'm not able to do this properly. Or at least for me, I feel like I don't do it the right way that I usually would do it if I would have more time, you know, because I'm really short on time right now, but I try to catch up, you know. I'm really trying to catch up, and I have some time to breathe in like a day or two, and then it should be fine again. So, but that's about that, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, smash off the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again.